Did he ever share with you his meditations and what he would pray, his mantras?
Probably, yeah. I don't remember though. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, I was just talking to Rinpoche yesterday. He told me one of the most special books in his life was Geshe Wangel's book, Door to Liberation. And he remembers he borrowed it from you.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And he said from that book he read a description about Avalokiteshvara. It was a description that Avalokiteshvara always prays to be in the darkest places where there is the most suffering, so that he can help more people and he absorb their suffering. And he said from the first time he read it, he was crying and crying and crying. He couldn't stop crying. And after that he wanted to do Avalokiteshvara's practice. Can you remember him talking about this to you?
No, my memory is so bad now. I'm sure he must have really talked to me about that. Yeah. Probably it was just the way he always was.
She really had a very strong liking for His Holiness Dalai Lama.
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, he would be very attracted to his pictures or pictures of other lamas as a child when you had your altar here?
I'm sure he was. Yeah. Had a nice altar down in there. Yeah.
Did you find that, like, for someone so young and who hadn't been trained, did you find that he had, he seemed to know what to do?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Would you see that?
Yeah. I saw that especially when we traveled in India. Yeah, it was amazing.
Okay. Can you tell us more about the trips to India?
Yeah, all the stories.
Yeah, maybe I can remember a little better. Yeah. It was in '88. Yeah.
How did the trip come about?
Yeah. After I got ordained, I decided to go to India to see a Lama I had met here, Geshe Thupten, and then Geshe Thupten. Okay. Yeah, and then I guess I let Rinpoche know I would be coming, and he was really nice. Immediately, he offered to go with me and show me around, and my daughter went also. She was 16, I think, and it was very, very nice. He was very, very helpful and very knowledgeable. We met in Delhi, and he knew so many people. He had so many contacts, Rinpoche, and he always arranged everything. And it's funny. Last time I saw him, it was I think maybe before he ran away. So he was just a scraggly teenager. Now he was a monk and very authoritative, and people he saw had faith in him, and he told people what they should do. Also, Tibetan people that he met, and give them blessings, and told them what mantras and all that, what they should do. And then after New Delhi, we went to Bodh Gaya and Dharamsala, and in every place he arranged the best way to make offerings, like at the nunnery. I don't know if I guess he must have known the nuns there before, but he arranged so many things. The best way to use, I had American money, and over there you can change it into big Indian money. So we were able to really do a lot for the nuns. Yeah. And then...
Where was this, in Delhi?
Yeah, in Dharamsala.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were the things that you used to do together? Like what offerings or where?
Yeah. Oh, for example, in Dharamsala, I remember we saw in the Ganden office in Dharamsala, we saw an older man, a Tibetan, sitting. He wore a grey jacket, grey pants, and then Rinpoche found out that the man had just escaped from Tibet. he used to be a monk in Tibet, and he had not been allowed to wear the robes. And after he got there, he still hadn't got any robes. He had just come, and so Rinpoche said, "Offer him some robes." And so we had a set of robes made and offered to the man. He was so happy. That was the first time he wore robes in I think 20 years. Yeah.
Okay.
20
Oh
years.
gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was man was very, very happy. Yeah.
That's a nice story. What other things would Rinpoche do to help? He was always helping people.
Oh yeah, like we were walking down a street, and then we saw past a lady carrying buckets, and I don't know, I didn't see, but Rinpoche saw, and he took the buckets and from her and walked along, and also
Sounds like Rinpoche. Yeah. You know the photo that you showed us just now of Rinpoche giving food? I think that is in Delhi, that Rinpoche went to give food. Did you do that? Rinpoche go and give food? And
mainly we did offerings at the nunnery. Yeah, he arranged. We arranged to have coats made for all the nuns, and also he asked each nun to write down what she needed, and so each of them wrote down a list, and then we got it. Sounds like Rinpoche, right?
yes, yes, very much. Where did he get all the funding to do this?
Oh, I had brought some money.
Oh, I see, okay.
So he helped me make the best use.
Okay.
Yeah. And also we got a coat made for His Holiness, and it was very nice like that. And then he was telling the nuns they need to plant some trees on the slope next to the buildings to prevent erosion. And then he was advising them about who they should get for a teacher and things like that. Yeah.
Can you remember the name of this nunnery?
Genden Chapelling.
Oh, okay.
In Dharamsala. Yeah.
And this was, which year was this?
88.
88.
Yeah.
At that time, she was
quite a new monk,
He
right?
wasn't enthroned yet, was he? Was he already a Rinpoche?
Yeah, I think he was.
Yes, he was only ordained in the beginning of 88.
Yeah.
So can you remember what time of year your trip was?
In the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rinpoche wasn't enthroned yet.
No.
But already he was giving instructions.
Yeah.
And people had a lot of faith in him.
Yeah. I guess his demeanor, his he was. I think he knew he was a tulku. Maybe he was not enthroned yet, but I remember him giving me the picture of his previous incarnation.
Oh.
What did he say?
He explained who the previous incarnation was. Yeah.
Can you remember who it was?
Yeah. Oh, the abbot of Tsem Monastery.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you heard that?
Oh, I thought, it really makes sense. I was not surprised at all that he was recognized as an incarnation. Yeah, really.
Was he excited when he told you, or can you remember what?
No, just he just told me. Yeah.
Just like a fact. Very humble, I think, huh?
But you
And to me, it just made sense too. I was not surprised.
not surprising.
No.
Did you go and celebrate?
No. And then we traveled on the train, and we went to Bodh Gaya. And in Bodh Gaya also, he knew so many people. Or if he didn't know them before, it's like they had known him all along, and he told what to do and all that. We met some people, and he was friendly with a lot of people. We made offerings. He arranged for us to make a lot of candle offerings in Bodh Gaya, and we visited some places. We visited Rajgir, Nalanda, and Varanasi.
Oh, you went to Varanasi and all around as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where else did you go? Sorry, can you?
Varanasi, Rajgir, Nalanda.
Oh, okay.
Was it where you wanted to go, or did Rinpoche plan?
He sort of planned, yeah. Oh, yeah, I had some time constraints, so
Can you
we did
remember
the best.
how much time you spent in each place?
Oh, maybe a week at the nunnery, and I forget, maybe about 5 days in Bodh Gaya. Yeah.
You said earlier that you sponsored a coat for His Holiness.
Yeah.
And this was where was this?
In Dharamsala. Yeah.
How did that come about?
Tsemtulku said, yeah, we need to make coats for the nuns because their temple was very cold, and a lot of them didn't have one, and so we had coats made for all of them. And Tsemtulku said to make also for Geshe-la and for His Holiness also.
Geshe-la?
For
Ken Rinpoche. Ah, okay.
So
Okay.
you brought that offering back
Yeah.
to Khyentse Rinpoche.
Yeah.
And then you made the offering.
Yeah.
And how was that? What did Khyentse Rinpoche say anything?
Oh, he was happy. Yeah, he was very happy. Yeah. Oh, and also when we were in Dharamsala, Rinpoche said to have a. He realized that there was statues of Tijang Rinpoche, and so he said to get one and have one painted and blessed to offer to Ken Rinpoche, and so we did that, and Ken Rinpoche was very happy because that was his teacher. Yeah, so he was very happy with that. Yeah.
And how did they shipped it back here?
I think we brought it back. Yeah, it was not big. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Do you remember anything that when Ken Rinpoche received the offerings, did he already know also that Tsem Rinpoche had been recognized?
I believe so. Yeah, and he was not surprised either. Yeah.
He was not surprised.
No.
Can you remember what he said?
No, I don't remember. No.
Or his reaction?
No, I don't think I was the one to tell him. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And how did other people feel when they heard that Rinpoche had been recognized? Tsem Rinpoche.
I think in the case of us Buddhists, we were not surprised really.
And why is it that no one was surprised?
Oh, because it was so obvious he had such a strong inclination for the Dharma. Yeah.
Going back to the trip, can you remember anything else that happened? You were saying lots of funny stories.
Oh, yeah.
What did he do?
Yeah. Oh, he was so funny. Yeah. Oh. One day, we were staying in the same room sometimes. One day we were staying in one same room, and I was trying to say my prayers, and he said he was the giant bunny, and he kept hopping around, hopping, and yeah, and I couldn't tell him, oh, stop it, but he kept on, and he was laughing, yeah. But one day something worse. It was funny. Maybe yeah. He went to in India there's a latch. You can lock the bathroom from the outside. You can lock someone in. So one day he went to the bathroom and he did number 2 and it stank. And then I didn't know and I went in and then he locked the door after me. I was banging on the door saying, open the door, let me out. He was laughing.
Do you remember him playing jokes like this even when he was a small boy?
No.
No, not so much.
No.
So when he was with you in Rashi Gempoling or here, he didn't do that.
No, I don't remember. My memory is so bad for all that. Yeah, I'm sure there must be a lot. Yeah.
But you just remember the funny things from India.
Yeah. And then one day we were riding in a rickshaw with a friend of his, another monk, and me and him. And then we started riding like that, with our hands like that, like we're Arabs. It was just our eyes showing, and we're laughing. Yeah. So yeah, lots of funny stuff like that all the time.
With your daughter as well?
Oh yeah, I don't remember her being in the rickshaw. It was just three of us ordained people, and we wore our hands like that with just the eyes showing.
It was you and Rinpoche and who else?
And another monk, friend of his.
Oh, okay. Like his
a
attendant.
Westerner. No, someone he knew, a monk he knew.
Was it a French monk?
No, not French. No, maybe American.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He knew a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, when you were traveling around, did he naturally attract a lot of people
I think so. Yeah.
who come and do like prayers, darshan?
Yeah, and he could tell them do this, do that, and yeah, they would very respectfully take his advice. Yeah. Even though he was so young. Yeah.
And when you went to these different sites, did Rinpoche give you explanations and teachings?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Can you remember like where you went, some of the sites you went to?
Oh, like in Bodh Gaya, yeah, the sites. Yeah. And then he always said what the best way to make offerings and what kind of mind to have.
The motivation?
Yeah. It was very amazing. So young and so authoritative. It was really amazing.
How was he different from the small boy that you knew?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just had more of a feeling of authority with him. Yeah. And he was sure of what he said and did.
What would he say about his own vision?
Really nice things. Like they really hit it off. And Kapje Song Rinpoche was a very, very stern, very high Lama. And people approached him only, yeah, and he was just like the Dalai Lama, but with apparently the two became so close, and Kapje Song Rinpoche loved Rinpoche so much. They were always together, and Rinpoche was always at his feet and serving him. And he said one day Rinpoche picked up Kapje Song Rinpoche by the waist and was twirling him around. That's what kind of a relationship they had.
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice.
What else would he say about Kapje Song Rinpoche?
He could be very stern, even with Rinpoche, when if need be, yeah, frown, and his frown was very scary. Frown, yeah.
Did you meet Song Rinpoche as well?
I heard so much about him. It felt like I met him, but no, I didn't.
Did he ever talk about like Song Rinpoche's qualities?
Oh yeah.
What would he say?
Yeah, he was always raving about him. Yeah, I don't remember the exact raves.